Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Leah and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and a story time. If you can't tell by the title, this story is going to be about the first time I snuck from school to a boy's house. Okay? Oh my gosh. And I knew better. You ever have like a gut feeling that something is a bad idea but you still do it anyways because of whatever reason? This is one of those times. This was like a while ago. This was back when I was in high school. Okay, so I was talking to this boy for like, I don't know how long. He kept asking me to come over every single day. And I knew I wasn't gonna come over, but I liked him and I didn't want him to not like me because boys have this like weird, if you don't really have freedom, they don't want to deal with you. So I didn't have freedom, but I wanted him to think that I had freedom because I want him to like me. Today is the day and he's texting me. He's asking me like, are you really coming today per usual? And I'm saying yes, like I'm gonna come, because he rode the bus. Mind you this, he didn't have a car, he didn't have nothing. He was getting on the school bus. He was forcing me to come on a school bus, right? So this one day I told him yes, and whole time I was getting cheated on, but let's not get there yet. So I was getting on a school bus or whatever. I finally went with him after like feeling that feeling in your chest where you, or your like gut, like don't go. I still went anyways. Like I knew better, but I still went. So I get on the bus and he doesn't sit by me. He sits by this other girl. But I thought he was trying to make it kind of like if anybody seen us, they didn't know that we were riding together. Like I'm thinking he playing into the fact that he know I'm not supposed to be going with him, so he trying to make it less obvious that we're going together. Does that make sense? I don't know. And we're driving and I'm not really thinking about how far in a distance of getting back. I'm just thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do it. We get to the stop. After we get to the stop, we have to walk. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to calculate approximately how long would it take me to get back if I do go. So I'm walking and we're walking and we're walking and we're walking and I'm like, okay, fuck, like this is good, this is a little walk. But then eventually we turn down his street, we get to his house or whatever. I'm there for maybe like 10 minutes. My cousin texts me and tells me like, I'm coming to get you. And I am genuinely confused because you're coming to get who? Because I'm not there. You're not coming to get me. Not right now. It can't be right now. So I tell him like, oh my gosh, like my cousin said like he on his way to the school. I get up and at this point the boy is taking too long, he moving too slow, and I know my cousin, when he drives, he's gonna drive fast. Mind you, I stay about like 10 minutes from the school, so that gives me like 10 minutes to get to the school, but I'm walking, so I need to be walking like 20 minutes ago. I'm walking and the boy is like, okay, hold on, like hold on. At this point I'm like, I can't hold on, like my cousin on the way to the school. He texts me, I'm outside. At this point my stomach is in my behind. I haven't even done any makeup. If he beats me to the school and he has to go into the school because he's waiting on me because I've been taking too long, and he realizes I'm not in the school, I'm probably going to like suffer from like a literal heart attack. How do you expect me to be somewhere that I'm not in 10 minutes? Have y'all ever walked to the store? Y'all know how long it takes to walk down the street. Imagine walking down the street, around the hill, down the corner. Like I was not close to the school. And then what had made it worse was I had went on a GPS and I had clicked to see how long the walk would have been. 40 bumble clock minutes. A walk of 40 minutes and he is out like in front of the school right then and there. So now at this point my heart is in my, it's there. At this point I just kind of like, I'm accepting my fate. Like, okay, fuck it. Like I'm just about to tell him, I'm about to text him to come get me. At this point the boy is no longer walking with me because I am walking so fast. Like I wasn't processing, thinking, worrying about anything but myself at this point. I'm like, I took into consideration you and your feelings, and you don't even have a car. You don't have no family at the house to hurry up and drop me off at school. I did the most dangerous thing ever. Y'all, I seen this man, random man, never seen him a day in my life. Y'all, I walked up to his car and I asked, can you please drop me off at this school? I'm like, my cousin is there, I'm not supposed to be over here, and I really need to get there like right now. And if I walk, if it takes any longer, I am going to get caught, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like I'm pleading, I'm begging to this man, like,
so pick me, choose me, love me.
And he's like, okay, hold on. So he goes into his house, and mind you, we're by the school still, but it's just a far walk from the school to the school, but it's still by the school. He goes into his house, and when I seen his granddaughter and I recognized her from school, I was clapping in my head. I was dancing. I was praising. I could tell like he was asking her like, have you ever seen her before? So she looked out the window, she waved because she realized who I am, and she not like. So he gets in his car and he like, give me 1 second. So at this point I'm like, I don't have a second. I literally don't have a second. Mind you, he said he's outside, and my cousin is the type like he gonna wait for a little while, but he ain't just about to sit there waiting now. Like he is not about to sit there waiting. So when he got to driving, moving and grooving, I'm like, okay, like I might stand a chance. Cause when he texted me I'm on the way, I immediately got up and I started walking, y'all. I want y'all to realize that. It wasn't like I was just laying down and like, okay, well I'm gonna start walking in 5 more minutes. No, when he said I'm on the way, I was probably down the street, halfway down the street by then. Like I was sprinting at some point. I remember running at some point because I knew a 45-minute walk was gonna take too long. I think I ended up texting my cousin something like, I'm gonna just tell you the truth, because I thought at some point I had just accepted my fate. Like I'm just gonna have to tell him where I am. I'm gonna have to own up to it, and it's just gonna have to be what it's gonna be. And he is basically asking me like, okay, where do you want me to drop you off at? When I say I was being so real raw and honest with this man, like I couldn't afford to get caught pulling back up to the school, y'all. We're pulling up to the school. He like, where do you want me to drop you off at? And I'm like, you can really just drop me off. And I gave him like somewhere like here. And I'm like, but you can't pull it this way, kind of pull it this way, because that's his truck right there. This is a finished makeup look, and in the end I didn't end up getting caught that time, but I got caught a different time. It wasn't worth it. If I could do it all over again I wouldn't do it, but I think that it was just a part of growing up and learning from things. I have to do my hair now. That is the story time for that. All in all, I think that was a lesson to teach me like it's really not that deep. And I ended up getting cheated on by that boy anyway, by the same girl he was sitting next to on the bus.
I knew it. Right when I saw him in the container, I knew it.
It's all for this video. I'll probably do like a part 2 about the second time when I actually got caught and how I actually found out I got cheated on. Yeah. Hope you guys like this video. There'll be more videos like this in the future. If you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.